All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, of you that don't know, this is our 2004 Excursion with a Cummins swap and a 2016 front end swap on it. Today, we're going to start getting the 5-inch lift kit installed. So, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with the rear, get the U-bolts out, and get the new rear blocks in place. We did start going ahead and disassembling it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and let's get started on it. All right, guys, so on the lift blocks on the rear, basically you have this lift block, and then we have the new ones that are going to go, it's going to go on top of the axle, and then you're going to stack it on top of this one. So the new lift blocks and U-bolts are right over here. This is a super lift block setup. You guys give me your suggestions. Should we run some traction bars on it? Should we go with PMF, or what should we go with? I've seen a lot of people talk about a lot of different traction bars, different brands and stuff. So if you guys have any opinions, I'd love to see that down in the comment section. So we're going to go ahead and drop this jack down a little bit. We may have to disconnect the shock to get it to drop down, but let's go ahead and drop the jack down and see if there's going to be enough room to get that lift block to slide in place. All right, guys, so we're gonna leave this loose for right this minute because it puts it kind of at a bit bad angle since the other side is still stock right now. That way we can just get everything straight, the lift blocks lined up straight together, and so we can get these straight also. So let's go ahead and get the other side disassembled and do the same thing. All right, guys, so it is the next day here. We did get the front, go ahead and get the front tore down. Didn't want to record it and bore you guys with seeing the same thing as the rear, but now we're going to go ahead and start getting it together, and I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like disassembled. So basically what we have here is we have the complete spring removed, we have our shock removed, and we also have the track bar removed. We do have the new track bar bracket installed already, and we did go ahead and fit the passenger side spring in place so far. So that's what the spring's going to look like on the opposite side also. So let's go ahead and get it installed now. All right, so we have both leaf springs in place now. So we're going to go ahead and get the axle centered up on the pins, get it jacked up a little bit, and get the U-bolts going through it. So stay tuned and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, guys, so a quick update. So we have the track bar bracket in place. Also, I've been reading a lot of track bar brackets. There's two bolt holes. One is for a 4-inch lift, one's for a 6-inch lift. So I don't really know what they expect for the guys with the 5-inch lift kit, but I went ahead and put it at the 4-inch. It looked like it matched the steering angle a little bit better. Get you guys a closer look. So it looks like that angle. It's kind of hard to see right now because the truck isn't jacked all the way up. I have the driver's side jacked up a little bit more to get the track bar bolts in place, but it just looked like the angle was a little closer at the 4-inch position than it was the 6-inch position. As you can see, both those bolt hole locations. If we do need to change it a little more, I do have a adjustable track bar that I had on there. I really didn't want to run that, so I went back with the stock for right now. So we're going to go ahead and continue getting this together, and I will give you guys another update in just a couple minutes when we get this sway bar back attached. That's our next thing to install. They came with these bracket extensions right here. So we're going to go ahead and get those installed now, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, guys, so here's where we stand so far. We have the leaf springs installed. They're still loose right now, not all the way tightened up. We got the sway bar link in both sides. We have our track bar and track bar bracket installed. So now we're going to go ahead and get it jacked up and get the tires back on it so we can go ahead and torque everything down. The shocks have been back ordered all the way until January 25th. So we're still kind of waiting on that to come in. So as soon as that comes in, we'll go ahead and get those installed. But I just wanted to go ahead and get this done so we can get the full height of the vehicle and see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up on a time lapse so we can go ahead and get these wheels back on, get it jacked up, get everything torqued down. All right, guys, so we have the whole truck put back together. We just got done torquing everything on the front end. Now we still are waiting for the shocks to come in. They will be available around the 25th of January, so we still have a couple weeks left for that. The front and rear, so how we had it before, remember we had a 2.7-inch leveling kit on the front, and we had an add-a-leaf on the front. That had it, that had the truck sitting around 42.5, I believe, up front at the fender, and the rear was sitting at, let's see, 40.5 on the rear. So now with the lift kit, we're sitting at 44 on the rear, and we're sitting at 44.5 on the front. Now we do have a little bit smaller tire on the rear right now, so it may be a little bit taller when we get the proper size tire on the front, which will be no problem at all. It's still gonna look good. We're not doing no squatting or anything like that. So we'll have a little bit of a rake down in the front, maybe a 1/2 inch. So I still think that's gonna look good. But we will show you guys in the next video. We'll show you what the shocks look like and what kind of shocks we went with. And if you're interested about any of the old stuff that was on the truck, we did have new Bilsteins and an adjustable track bar on the front, all brand new. If you want to check the description, we'll link our Instagram page where you can ask us questions about that. Also, on the last video, we asked you guys where all you guys was from. Everybody, we had a really good response from that. So I would like to know what kind of vehicle do you drive? Are you guys driving Cummins vehicles, Excursions? What kind of stuff are you guys driving? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.